Yes, conclude the proceedings and draw your report.
No. Subsequently, what happened, Lordship? Despite this order, there was no conclusive opinion being arrived at. Therefore, this court had earlier directed to pass a reasoned order within a specific period of time. That is at page 42 of my application.
Yes.
Subsequent thereto, pursuant to the second order, they have formed a committee of 4 members. They have only examined the petitioner himself only, none others. And they have concluded their decision at which is the opinion or the report that is at page 44 onward, Lordship, and the operative portion is at page 55. Their decision they have communicated.
So they say that the statutory audit by the Accountant General has been conducted. No adverse findings.
This is their plea, Lordship. My humble submission is that none of the allegations. I have made an exhaustive representation to the authority concerned that has already recorded in the first order sheet, Lordship. Now, subsequently, when I was summoned, I narrated each and every default points where the defalcation was made to the best of my ability, because I don't have any all access to all the government records and all. So I try to establish the best possible case in support of my contention. Despite the same day,
now you want this inquiry report to be scrapped and
exactly any other fresh independent inquiry is required, or any other necessary order is directed to be done, because this is I was only summoned, but other stakeholders, they had not even summoned or examined, nothing. No, even not even the government record was examined. That has been not reflected in their fact finding report and all, Lordship. This is simply a table-made report that has been submitted. Dealing with none of the allegation has any justification.
they say utilization certificate is there, etc. Everything is there.
The government officials, they have carried out their own audit, and they have.
Who are the 4 members of the?
4 members are.
They are from the department, not from the Shangstha. Your Lordship will see the allegation is against the Go Paschim Bango Go Sampad Bikas Shangstha. That is only part of the scheme. The allegation is against the officials who are managing the scheme. But we have put the officials from the department itself, who are much higher in rank. It is not that, in fact, it was my specific query from my client whether the same persons are inquiring themselves. But kindly see, the 4 persons are not anyone related to the scheme.
They are.
And they are, my learned friend is only showing the
additional secretary, assistant director, financial advisor, OSD and EO's senior special secretary, animal resource.
They are all from the department, none from the Shangstha.
Admittedly.
No. Where are your grounds? What? And how do you say that?
May I point out one more thing, But he is showing the final decision. But heading wise, each and 4 allegations are there, Your Lordship will find from page 48 onwards. Each and every allegation, his allegation has been taken into consideration. The submission of the Shangstha has been taken into consideration after the allegation, and thereafter individual conclusions have been drawn.
If you challenge this inquiry report, you should have some material to show
certainly
that the finding is incorrect. In your grounds, what you have said is, once again you have repeated whatever you have said earlier, defalcation, etc.
Certainly.
Inquiry has been conducted. Now you will have to demonstrate before this court how this inquiry report is erroneous.
That I tried to point out, Lordship, at page 13 of my application. I enumerated each and every findings of the inquiry report. I try to deal with. Page number 13, 12 and 13. 12, para 11. I try to enumerate each and every allegations.
According to you, the identity cards are all fake identity.
Yes. The number of persons who have purportedly been engaged, the number is not the same. The fake identity was used, and in their name, entire fund that was allotted, that has been siphoned off. Not only that, the fiddling of facts and figure of the documents.
Then you file an affidavit. He says fake.
Dealing with Malad, because Malad, there's the difficulty is that, for example, Malad, I'll not trouble your lordship with lot of facts or figures, Malad. In paragraph 2, they have said, in page 5, paragraph 2, that therefore the amount was taken by the state of West Bengal for 4942 Prani Bondhus from the central agency. But Malad, our records show that the figure is not 4942, but the figure is 3942. So Malad, there's an error in their calculation. They are calculating on the basis of wrong figures. Like, for example, again, if your lordship takes paragraph 11, Roman 1,
if the allegation that it's a fake identity, then it's a serious matter.
Malad, what? Malad,
May I propose one thing?
On what basis do you say it is fake?
I have tried. The basis I have narrated in my application at paragraph 11 onwards.
Malad, this fake identity is in 11 Roman 1. If your lordship kindly takes page 13, towards the middle, he says that 51,000 have been spent for 1732 persons itself. This figure 1732, the premise of his allegation is wrong, because out of this 1732, 750 were existing workers. So Malad, this figure is below 1,000. So what is happening, Malad? He is taking a random figure, then multiplying with a sum, and then saying there has been an embezzlement of this fund. But this foundational figure of his is wrong.
But you need to have some more material.
Yes, that's why I'm proposing one thing. May I given a short time to file a precise supplementary affidavit dealing with,
because this allegation in page 13,
yes,
this is vague. You need to have some more.
True. May I say, propose one thing? I may be given an opportunity to deal with the inquiry in a very more precise way to the
All right, you do so. We have heard the learned counsels for the parties. In pursuant to the directions issued earlier, an inquiry committee has been formed, and the allegations made by the petitioner were inquired into, and the committee has drawn a report dated 4/6/2024, holding that the allegations made by the petitioner could not be substantiated by the materials on record, and hence are found to be not true. In the writ petition, the petitioner has challenged the correctness of the report on certain grounds which have been raised in paragraph 11. We find that the averments contained therein to be vague, and based on such vague averments, the inquiry report cannot be set aside. When confronted with this position, the learned advocate for the petitioner submits that the petitioner may be granted leave to file supplementary affidavit to specifically controvert or dispute the findings drawn by the inquiry committee. One suggestion is you can withdraw and file a fresh writ petition.
Withdraw.
That will be better, so that it will come up immediately. Otherwise, this will go into the combined monthly list. Faced with this situation, the learned advocate for the petitioner raised for permission to withdraw this writ petition and file a comprehensive writ petition specifically dealing with the correctness of the findings recorded by the said committee. In the light of the said submission, the writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn, with liberty to the petitioner to file a fresh writ petition raising precise grounds on which it is alleged that the inquiry report is erroneous. Needless to state that in the event the petitioner files a fresh writ petition, these allegations which are made in the writ petition should be substantiated by records. Next.
Serial number 13. 13, I am for the petition.